What's up, y'all? We're getting back to it after a recent debacle that happened. We are back, and it's been like 2 days. Um, it's feeling better. I pretty much what I did, like my abductor, it felt like it popped, like it felt like a whole lot shifted, and I was like, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I'm still a little bit sore. I was gonna do some weighted pull-ups, some weighted dips, for a good chest and shoulder workout, but we might just do body weight. 'Cause I definitely want to still get some work in, but I went to the doctor, and pretty much my abductor is sprained. It is sprained, and you know what? It's all good. It's cool. He said a little bit of bed rest, a little bit of some heat, a little bit of some cold. We're gonna be back at it, but yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of chest and shoulder work. Gonna do some bench press. Still doing a benchuary thing, and it's 85% today. Not gonna really do deadlifts because I'm not really trying to aggravate the sprain, but we're still gonna get it in. And so, thanks for all you guys still staying with me. Thanks for all you guys that's still supporting me. And yeah, let's get to it, man. I can literally feel like my abductor pulling with like every pull from the ground. It feels so weird. This is the first first injury I've ever had where my balls hurt. Like I was like, what the fuck? It's like this whole left side of my leg that just like felt like it collapsed. And I had to crawl up from underneath the bar. It was fucking insane. But it's all good, man. Having problems? Uh, uh. You're not growing if you don't get hurt at least once or twice. That's not true. Just do staying safe. Like real talk. Make sure you have the form. My form was pretty decent. Stand up, you got it. But I think overall, I just buckled underneath the weight, and I tried to rely on other parts of it. We were going for a PR with full depth, full range of motion, and you definitely just gotta be more cautious whenever you do that. That's why I had my spotter there, and that's probably the only reason why I didn't die, right? Because he pushed me forward, and I was able to have like that, just that little bit of protection, with them there, because it's definitely a mental thing, and I was mentally like prepped and ready to go and good and all that other stuff, but things happen. Oh, literally hurts to sit up. I wouldn't even think that my abductor would be involved with helping me sit up, but it's crazy the things that you learn whenever you get injured, man, and how much a muscle like really includes in like every movement that you do, or most movements. I would say that. So, whatever. Let's get it. Maybe that's a better position. You got a bump. What the fuck? Oh, hell no. Getting annihilated as soon as I get home. Fuck that. Ugh, make sure that's tight. Yeah. Fuck that. We're going straight into 85. Okay. Maybe we're doing 4 reps. Maybe we're doing 4 reps. 275 is my 85% max. I probably have 5 in me, but we're gonna take it slow. We're gonna do 4. It's hard not pushing yourself. It's like those extra limits, but especially whenever we need to recover and rest. But we're gonna do it right today. I'm gonna listen to my body. I'm still feeling a little bit of pain here, but we good. We're gonna put this in. That is 295. Guys always be wondering about how big I am. I am a smooth 240. 240, I'm 6'2". And as you can see, we lifting baby weight. Baby weight in comparison to my size and yeah, just my weight, bro. It's kind of ugly, but hey, we're trying to get stronger every day, right? Let's go. Bro, I just looked at the bench weight thing. We did it all wrong. We were supposed to go 5-4-4. I thought it was 4-4-5. Yo, it's all good. It's all good. We're gonna hit this last one for 5 for sure. We're gonna hit this last one for 5. No playing games. Picture. Picture 2. Hey, we out here doing photography shots at the gym. I'm still recovering, so we're just going into it having fun. Hoping I don't, again, hurt myself. A lot of times, sometimes I feel like I have to hold this thing. A lot of times whenever I try to go up in weight, I realize that I can't do as much as I can whenever I push like so close to my PR. And so I think it's probably best if you like go a little bit under. And that's what I'm starting to learn as I progress through this, is that it's okay if you're going 60, 50, 40% of your bench press max. You're still in the gym, right? And so you're still putting up weight, you're still putting up numbers. And not every single day is going to be a new PR, right? Some days you're just going to have to go and just push yourself to certain limits. And those limits may just be going extra rep at 40%, at 50%, right? I will say that in order for me to get my bench press to where it is, I did have to, strive for those extra reps whenever I'm at a high press for my PR max, so like 80%, 90%, right? You can always go one more, and so I push myself to my limits. But pushing yourselves in like those low minimums, whenever you're in that 40%, that 30% every bench press or one rep max, that's whenever it really matters. So just think about that next time you guys are really pushing yourself to that limit. So. See, that's why I think I'll stay probably about right there. We're going for about 7 to 8 reps. Try to keep like 1 or 2 reps inside reserve, but still pushing to those maximums, right? And so let's get active. Honestly, doing these videos, I'd be thinking that people are listening to me in the gym, like, oh, what is he saying? Is he doing a video? You know, and people are, especially here, they're so gracious and so just courteous that even if you are making a video or something like that, they'll just be like, oh, bro, am I gonna be in your way? I don't want to like mess up your vibe or anything like that. And I'm just like, bro, it's just a video. Like, it's cool. It's not even a problem, you know. But I do be thinking like, oh, they listening to me, you know, and it kind of makes me anxious. But you know, it's okay. And you know, like even if I get anxious, even if they are listening to me, who cares? You know, hopefully I can say something that's inspiring or something that's informative to where they can do a little bit more each time. So, you know, I got a bunch of guys in here that I know and they're awesome. So, yeah, just keep working, man. Post that content because I know I'm not gonna stop. So now we're gonna hit some shoulders. Try to focus more on the shoulders. And we may end it out with some dips, which is pretty crazy, but it's really only because I didn't do any weighted dips. We're gonna try to kill our triceps at the end, right? But we just got done with Smith machine chest press, right? Now we're gonna try to hit a little bit of shoulders on the side delt, and I would really say like focus more on like that Y formation, right? Trying to make sure that your shoulders aren't coming all the way out here and not still on right in front of you, which you know both hit different things, but we're trying to hit that front and the side delt. So coming at it like a Y and try to really focus on it like that. But overall, I'm tired. I'm not even gonna lie. It's been like one rest day, and then Wednesday we pretty much took a rest day because we kind of bailed out for legs that day. And so this is a bit different for me, you know, really hitting everything and you know trying to get all of the different formations. But we're gonna rep it out and try to see what we can do. The gym is getting packed too, and I don't want to be in no one's way. So yeah. You're good. One, two. Oh man, I really wish to have more stuff for shoulders so that we can really get it in. But hey, we can make do. It's all started from a chair inside my garage, you know, really just getting at it and just burning calories, man, sweating. It's any type of equipment you got, you can do something, especially with body weight. So let's get active. Going for 10. Come on. Let's go. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. It ain't gotta be no harder than what you make it. All you guys that's in college and really just trying to get after it. Maybe juggling sports, school, girlfriend, bills. You know, got to deal with mom who's texting you all day. Hopefully you guys are getting some respite. A little bit of recovery too, because you gotta take those days off, man. Like whenever you want to go to the gym but you're hurting, I always make it a big point to just again go off of my body and see how I'm feeling, making sure that I'm good so that I can perform for you guys, but also just for myself so I can feel better in the day. No one wants to be walking upstairs being like, ow, ow, ow. Yeah, you got to push through the thresholds and, try to go bigger and better, but at a pace. What I'm going to start doing too is trying to plan, maintain, and organize my workout splits a lot more so I can see like I measure already like how much I did last week to this week, but I want to get more pedantic, I guess, more meticulous with my overall workouts and my plans. Um, I've had a lot of people ask me like, "Hey, do you have a plan? Do you do like, you know, diets and stuff like that?" And I'm just like, "No, bro, I don't." But maybe it's something I can get into. So I'm gonna start with myself and then kind of move on from there. But I don't want you guys to think that I'm the guru or anything like that. I just get after it. So it is what it is. Yo, I've been watching a lot of Diamond Gym lately, and them boys are crazy. What made me think about that was I was closing my eyes, bro, and just thinking about I think his name's Mutt or something like that. Like the old dude that we were going ahead. He's like, you can't close your eyes, no shorts, no water. All I gotta say to that is, we drinking water today. I get the mentality though, like you really gotta push through and break those thresholds, break those limits. Them boys crazy. I would love to work out with them though. That's the mentality that I think I base myself off of. Is just keep going till you die. Even if I die and I fail, it's really not the end of it. And so, just pushing yourself to pass those thresholds so that you can get stronger, so that you can face the world at the end of the day. And so I love it. All right. And so that's the end of my little chest and shoulders workout. Nothing too crazy. I got to get ready for my B-Day plans for my shelf. You know what I'm saying? And, definitely sent some flowers over to my mom. So, just getting after it. But the thing is today is that, even if you hurt yourself, even if you're going through an injury, even if, you have problems, or even say, even if you're having like some mental, distress, right? And you're trying to really work through that. It's okay to take a day off. It's okay to have a mental health day. Even at some jobs they have, FMLA, they have, paid leave and stuff like that. If you need to take a day or a couple of days off, do it. Get some respite. I know it's the beginning of the year and everybody should be going after it. Go, 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 go. And at certain points in your life, you do want to just go. You have to plan, you have to organize, you have to put things into action and perform. But I don't think it's ever a bad idea to, lighten the volume, lighten the load on yourself, set up good boundaries with people, and then, just keep yourself at first, right? If you got other responsibilities like your kid, your mom that you take care of, whatever animals that's priority to you, prioritize that. There's two things that I always like to, prioritize over work and all my other responsibilities. And that's just overall for myself, my mental and physical health, and then family. Mental health and family, my responsibilities, people that actually matter in my life, is everything. It comes before work, always. And so, if any of those things are in jeopardy, and you want to put some stock into something like that, put some stock into the things that matter in you: God, my family, and myself. That's how I put it: God, my family, and myself, first and foremost. And so, just make sure you guys know where your values, your beliefs, your passion comes from, and really where your priorities lie, so that you can make the right adjustments in your life. But yeah, just overall, guys, again, thanks for rocking with me. Thanks for, really supporting me, even with the few subscribers that I have. I started this in August, and has just been going strong. And I feel the support here, but I know it's only going to grow in the long term. And so definitely don't see me stop, even through my injuries, even through, me recovering and stuff like that. I'm never going to stop putting out entertaining stuff, keep trying to perform and just trying to get better. I will be coming out with a what I eat in a day, and looking for critiques too. I'm always a big, I guess, like, I strive for the critique. I strive to see what other people think of what I'm doing, and if they have suggestions, because we can all grow in some type of way. And so, yeah, I'm just going to end it right there, guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Big Friday the 13th energy. And so make sure you guys are getting rest, getting recovery, and you guys show some true love to the person that you love or to yourself, right? And so stay good, guys. Rock out.